Today I received an email that Wealthfront is increasing the interest rate on their checking account from 3.3 to 3.8%. So the Fed just increased the interest rates half of a percent today, and Wealthfront matched it. So it's not zero point 0.4, it's not zero point 0.3. They did a full 0.5 or half percent increase. And I don't know of anyone else that's maybe other banks are sending emails like this, but I'm pretty happy about that because they advertise all on the Wealthfront site that we'll increase the rates as the Fed increases rates. And a lot, you can find links to websites that'll say we'll increase rates when the rates go up, but they don't say when. So, are you going to wait a month or two for everyone else to do the same and then they do it? If you look at Marcus and all the other guys now, that most of the big players are all at still 3%. So this says coming this Friday. So today's Wednesday. So by Friday, instead of seeing 3.3 on my account, I'm going to see 3.8, which is nice. So are they the highest? Every time I put out a video, they're not the highest. Every time I put out a video and I say it's the highest, I find another one the next day that's higher. But a lot of these other ones that are higher, they're like crappier companies. They're smaller, no-name companies, kind of shady deals. The closest thing, the one that I found that's a bigger bank that's close, that's actually quite a bit, is PNC Bank. Now this bank is, I think, they've got several branches all over, I think mostly the eastern U.S. They're offering 4% on their savings. And this is a bigger company. It's not just some tiny little credit union. I found this one like today or yesterday, and there's no minimum balance, no monthly service charges. Pretty much similar to all the other ones, but they give you 4%. It doesn't say anything here about whether they'll match the increases when they come along. So you may be stuck jumping around every time the rate changes. So I'm still a little bit favorable towards. I still think I prefer Wealthfront because it's more of a startup company. They're more consumer focused. They're not these brick and mortar banks. They're gonna fee you to death at some point when they get a chance. And they're going to wait a long time. Maybe this company's going to offer 4% now, and then this rate's going to be this way for 3 months, after everybody else has gone up. I have a Salem 5 account that I opened up, and it offers 4.1%, but it's kind of a really poor website, and it doesn't there's not much there as far to look at. And when you start looking at their disclosures, it's really bad. Like if you look at, you won't find anything in writing about this savings account being 4.1% other than this front page. If you start looking through the disclosures, you'll see another account that says like one account, savings one account. It's not the E1 account, and it'll say 0.05%. So this is kind of like, maybe it's a bait and switch. I don't know. But if you're really desperate for a high rate, I think this is the highest one right now. And then the other one that I signed up with was the credit union the other day, the one that has the bonus on it. You can find the link in the other video. I think it's the one that says $300 back video. I did it a few days ago, I think. That one pays like 6% interest, but it's only on the first 1,000. And my account still says that I've submitted my driver's license and all that stuff, and it still says waiting for approval. So not the fastest. It feels like I'm waiting in line at a brick and mortar branch, but it's online. So I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of online if they're going to be that slow. And I just don't have much faith in credit unions because usually the websites are much worse than the big companies, and everything seems to get done slower. So that's here. You can see Marcus hasn't changed theirs. It's still 3%. I think if you do American Express, Their savings is still paying. I checked Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab is still paying 0.4 on their checking. American Express, high yield savings. Let's see what American Express is paying. 3%. See, all the big guys are still at 3%. So with Wealthfront, you're getting almost 1% more. So I'm pretty happy about that. So anyways, if you want to sign up to Wealthfront, I have a link in my description. I got one person that signed up so far, so thanks for that. You get $30 and I get $30. It's not very much money, but they're paying you so much money, I don't think they can afford to give you back much. So anyways, that's my quick video for today. Have a good one.